Okay. Hello guys, what's up guys? So today we shall be reviewing another Lego Harry Potter set after I said from the last one. So this is actually at the time I'm recording this an hour from an hour. So I'm trying to make up for all the time I didn't post, and today we have the Lego Harry Potter Hogwarts Castle Dueling Club. Now it's 8 plus 158 pieces. It comes with Harry Potter, Draco Malfoy, Lockhart, and Snape. So unfortunately, I already have the set built because I forgot to build it during the time lapse. So yeah, and here it is. Boom. So you got Malfoy and in the background, like the backfire, Lockhart, right, and Snape. So it's a pretty cool set. So let me show you some cool features you could do. So before I show you the play feature, you can take this, like sometimes I put it on display like this. So you can make it look like the snake is coming out. However, that's not how I like to put it on. That's not how I like to put it on display. But if you want to do that, I'll show you at the end how I like to put it at display. But it's kind of hard to stick on. But if you want to do that, you can always do that because it's your Lego. If you do have this particular set. So Draco, he has a smirking face, and he has an angry face. He's probably saying, "My father will hear about this." He'll probably say that to him. And this is Lockhart. His cape is actually plastic, so he has a smirking face. And then he also has a kind of face. Similar to Harry to Malfoy, you have a smirk, then you have a scared. You have a smirk, right? And then he has a scared face. I'm gonna take that smirk off. So, then Snape, he has like a one eyebrow face. He's like, "What are you doing?" And then he also has a "you imbecile" kind of face, like he kind of hates you face. So, unfortunately, the set doesn't really have a background. Because in the very old build, I think it was made in around the 2000s, it actually did have a background, so that would be cool. And it was less pieces too, so I wish they still did that, stuff like that. And they focused more on size and detail, right? So, one of the play features, you can just, if you go here, right, and you press it, you just, oh, but that didn't work as expected. You could just, you basically fling him off. You could also do the same for Harry, right? And you can do it at the same time. Oh, my hand was blocking it, but you get the idea. You can also put not just Malfoy and Harry. You can also put Lockhart and Snape, or literally anyone you want. You could put Spider-Man on here if you want. I don't know what you want to do, but anyone, and you can just fling them like, wee. Same with Lockhart. Then they kind of just go flying because they were actually dueling in the scene in the Chamber of Secrets. So yeah, pretty cool set. And this is a solid set. This is definitely, I'd say it's better than the Ford and Jella I reviewed like an hour ago. Yeah, now I shall show you the best way. Oh, wait. I'll show you the best way to display the set, which I already like. I'm not even gonna think about it because I already know a funny way to display it. So I'll show you. Also, this isn't the set. This isn't the same set that I made a stop motion with a while back. That was my friend's set, who actually changed his name to Dobby the House Elf, because he changed his whole channel theme to Harry Potter. I'm like, okay. This is a different set, so I saw it on clearance. I was like, huh, I might as well get it. So yeah. So now I'm gonna show you a way. There's actually two ways, because the first way could actually damage your pieces, and I'll show you how. But if you don't care about your pieces being damaged, then you can do it, I guess. So yeah, I'll be right back, and well, for you it'll be like 2 seconds, but for me, I'll have to do it, and then I'll have to do the display, and then I'll show you. So, peace for like 2 seconds. Okay, so this display, it could take like a minute or two to put, because sometimes it's kind of hard. So here's how I display Malfoy and Harry, right? And Harry just like looking really scared, and Malfoy, he's smirking, right? So you might be wondering, what did I do with the snake? And this is what I did with the snake. So what's going on? Snape, he's stuffing a snake, it's a lot of S's, in Lockhart's shoe, and I think this is kind of funny. Unfortunately, though, it could like bend the Snape's tongue, and it could put pressure on it, and it could rip off. I hope it's focusing right there. It could, but you know, if you don't care, you can do it. And if you don't want to do that, you could just always put the snake right here, and Snape right here, and Lockhart right there. You could always just put them right here if you don't wanna have a chance like to rip its tongue, because I'm not sure if you can see, but it's actually white, so it's kind of brittle right there. You see that? It's kind of brittle right there. So yeah. So this is, in my opinion, these are, in my opinion, the two best ways that I could think of. But if y'all have any other ideas to display the set, if you have this particular set, you could leave it down in the comments right here. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Also, you can combine the set with like a $300 set. That's like the whole point of the set's existence. Same with almost all the other Harry Potter Lego sets in this, all the small ones in this era, because the only Lego set that's like that you can buy right now that doesn't attach with like a $200 or $300 set is a set I just reviewed, which was the 4-in gel. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I hope you like this video. Yeah, the only thing I could say bad about the set is it didn't come with some minifigures, and I don't want it to come with like everybody that was watching, but preferably I just wish it came with Hermione and Ron, at least, you know. That might be a bit much for a normally $20 set, but I got this one for $15 because it was on clearance. However, if Lego did that, that would be greatly appreciated. And I'm very grateful that Lego didn't put any stickers on the set. It's like a miracle. So, Lego, add your minifigures to your sets. You're putting you're putting a minimum amount of minifigures in the set, and I'm not happy about that. But other than that, Lego, I like the set. And yeah, that's pretty much it, and goodbye.